Yo, greetings humans. I wanted to talk about this crazy IRS scam that's going on right now. Partially because it's just a wild story, but also so that people can protect themselves. I almost fell for it. Like they don't know I'm shooting. Yeah, so I get a call from this 506 number, and the guy starts the call off by being like, "This is David Cooper, IRS badge number 84127AQ. Can you please write that down, sir, along with your case number?" So I'm writing down the information, and he's like, "We've been trying to contact you for a number of months now. We've sent letters to your house, we've sent human beings to your place of residence to try to get any kind of contact. Nobody's been there anytime that we've sent, unless we receive at least some of the back taxes that you owe today." And so, of course, I'm basically thinking, yeah, you know what? This is probably true. It's probably the kind of situation where I'm getting screwed. I'm getting slapped on the wrist for something I didn't even know was a problem. Here I am just trying to live my life. I'm not balling out. I'm just trying to be a normal person living in the world, living pretty modestly by many accounts. And I somehow owe money. So I ask, of course, how much. They say that they've audited me from 2010 to 2015, and that I owe $8,532 even. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't have $8,532 just laying around. What can I do about this? This is the last day. We've already been trying to contact you for so long. This is the last day that we can do anything to suspend your case. Otherwise, the sheriff's gonna come to your place. They're going to start seizing your property. I'm thinking, what property? Anyway, you will have an arrest warrant. You could be arrested. It'd be great. I mean, my life is already going smoothly. This just adds another layer of lovely complexity. So anyway, I'm like, I don't have $8,532. And they go, okay, well, maybe we can set up a payment plan. I'm gonna transfer you to the accounting department. So I get put on hold. Another guy picks up the phone. He says, "This is Herman Johnson, IRS badge number 784Q612. And my colleague David already informed me of the situation with you. What can you pay today?" Part of me is a little skeptical, of course, at this point already. I've Googled the phone number and nothing conclusive came up one way or the other. It didn't say this is the IRS, and it also didn't say this is a crazy scam. Plus, it was a little bit sketchy because the guys who were claiming to be named David Cooper and Herman Johnson had extremely thick Indian accents. Now, part of me also thinks, okay, the IRS might just be those cheap bastards that outsource their entire call center to India and tell them to use American sounding names. I mean, it's pretty easy to come up with American generic names. So I'm thinking it's conceivable. So I'm like, all right, even if this is a scam, then fuck you. And if this is the IRS, fuck you anyway, because I'm just getting screwed out of nowhere. So they're like, what can you pay? And I'm like, $100. I can pay $100. Immediately, he's like, $100 won't be enough. It has to be $1,000 to suspend your case. And then I'm like, all right, it already doesn't seem right. And so I start to kind of push back. Can you give me any information about myself that I haven't given to you guys on this phone call or that isn't readily available online? And of course they can't. Tell me my social security number. Tell me any of my previous addresses. Tell me anything. They can't come up with anything. I'm like, okay, well, you said you sent people to my apartment. When did you send those people? I want to know where I was. I want to just know why I missed this, why I haven't seen any of the letters from you. They come up with 2 dates. They're like, we sent someone to your house on March 10th and on April 21st. What year they say, 2016. I'm like, I didn't even live at my apartment in 2016. He goes, oh, 2017. This, honestly, David Cooper, sorry, no offense, but I don't think that you're from the IRS. I'm just not buying this right now. I don't think this is how the IRS would operate. And they're like, sir, if you don't cooperate, then you're gonna be arrested. He basically starts to get mad. And as soon as they started to get mad, I knew I just don't see IRS agents getting mad. You know why? Because if they really want to come to your house and fuck your shit up, they can. They're the IRS. They have the power of the police and the government behind them. Because the guy starts going, sir, if you don't want my help, then fine. But the sheriff is going to come to your place and he's going to arrest you. First of all, I live in New York City. I'm pretty sure we don't have sheriffs. I guess I'm going to take my chances because I don't believe this is the IRS, and I'm not going to cough up hundreds, if not thousands of dollars via my debit card over the phone. Something to look out for. Apparently this is a huge scam that's been going on. Something like 450,000 people have been targeted. And what's really upsetting is that they tend to target immigrants, and the idea of the police showing up to their apartment or their home is extremely scary. I mean, even for me, I'm a natural-born citizen, and it's not something you want to think about, going home to the police, taking all of your shit, and taking you to jail. So they tend to target immigrants, apparently. I just changed my phone number recently. I got someone else's old phone number, that might be why, or maybe I just signed up for the wrong mailing list. I feel like I'm a pretty prudent consumer and just tend to be, pretty aware, and they almost got me, truthfully. I got to the point where I checked my bank account, was ready to fork over some money. So, something to look out for, as if it's not already hard enough just living in 2017.